People getting poisoned? No, actually, people are getting blown up. Lieutenant Surge, not sure he's actually from the military. So the one that left was the only one who was actually participating in battles. Have you ever wondered what it would be like if trainers were bolted to the floor while battling a gym leader, and every time their Pokemon got damaged, an electrical current would run through their body, shocking them and causing tremendous pain? I, like everyone else that walks into that gym, were turned into a doll.
There is nothing wrong with Agatha.
The Pewter City Gym Audit is complete, sir, and I have the report right here. There is some stuff you're gonna want to see.
Oh, like what?
Well, in their last battle, actually, they took on a new trainer, and he won because the new trainer used a level 5 Pikachu on his level 40 Onix, but he gave him the badge anyway.
Oh, why? Why would he do that?
I don't know, but that kid definitely didn't earn that badge. So there is a trainer out there somewhere now with a boulder badge who definitely shouldn't.
He can't just do that. We have standards at the Pokemon League.
Yeah, I know. And that's not even the half of it, to be honest. There have been constant complaints for ages now about this guy. If you are a woman and you walk into that building, you are going to be solicited in some way or form. Flirting, lewdness, there's just constant complaints here. It's not very professional.
We gotta get rid of this guy immediately.
That's the other thing, actually. He's gone.
He's gone.
Yeah, so that trainer I told you about who used the Pikachu, he left with that kid. He left with a kid. A 10-year-old, actually. And we don't know where he is or what he's doing.
So what? There's just no leader at the gym now?
How are people going to get their badge? How are they going to qualify for the Pokemon League? And there's the other problem. Without authority, he actually put his dad in charge of the gym. His dad, whom, as far as we know, doesn't have any gym-ready Pokemon and is also not sanctioned through the Pokemon League, and actually up until now was considered completely MIA in all records regarding anything ever.
Tell me he at least left his own Pokemon behind so his dad could have a fighting chance. And we're not just going to start handing out badges to everyone with a pulse who walks in.
No, he did not do that. As far as we know right now, Pewter City Gym might actually be run by a man who doesn't even have any Pokemon. And if he does, they are certainly not gym ready. And even if that is the case, he and his Pokemon have not actually undergone Pokemon League review to determine if they are appropriate or if he understands the rules. I wish I lived in Paldea. The Cerulean City Gym Audit is complete, sir. I have the report when you're ready. Tell me it's better than the last one. It is suspiciously similar, in fact.
Boy, okay.
Yeah, so Cerulean City Gym does not currently have one leader, which is standard. It's actually shared ownership between 4 sisters. I don't remember sanctioning joint leadership over Cerulean City Gym, but please continue. Yeah, so you'll remember in the last report about Pewter City Gym, where the guy just disappeared, just left.
Yes.
So this one has done the same. Okay, why, first of all? And then what do you mean this one? I thought you just told me there were 4. What happened to that? So the one that left was the only one who was actually participating in battles with trainers who came in. And the other 3 have actually been using the facility to perform live synchronized swimming shows. That's not what that facility's for. I know, sir, I know. It's messy, because we actually got in contact with the 3 remaining leaders, and they said they have no interest. Like, they didn't even pretend to want to do the job. There's Pokemon around the place, and I asked them, which one of you owns this Pokemon? And they don't know. They could not tell me which one of them owned the seal. There was a Poliwag walking around. It could have come in from outside. They didn't know who it belonged to. So why did the other one leave? So again, we don't know. But the 10-year-old we told you about with the last gym leader who just left their post, she went with him too. She left with the same kid that the Pewter City gym leader left with. Yes. And did she also give him a badge that he didn't deserve? Yes. Well, they battled, and he lost. No, actually, the battle didn't even get finished. As per league rules, that does count as a no contest, thus requiring that they battle again in order to determine if he is eligible for the badge, which he was granted anyway. I don't know what to do about this. Move to Paldea? The Vermilion City Gym Audit is complete, sir, and I have the report right here when you're ready.
If it's as bad as the last 2, I don't want to hear about it.
Oh, it's not. It's only marginally less terrible.
Okay, let me hear it.
Okay, so first of all, just the main thing thing is the gym leader, Lieutenant Surge. Not sure he's actually from the military. I don't think we have an army here in Kanto. Might have to fact check that one. He might actually be a little crazy because every time an opponent comes in, he keeps talking to them about the war. What war? Yeah, exactly. That's what we want to know. Outside of that, he actually does take his role as the gym leader pretty seriously. He uses Pokemon approved by the Pokemon League. He falls in line with all of our rules. Just gotta talk to him about his conduct, really. Maybe do a mental wellness check just to see. A lot of background checking I think that we gotta get done on this guy. Okay, this is pretty reasonable. I can work with this. We might want to either move the gym completely, however, or just get him to stop using electric type Pokemon. I mean, we can't really get a trainer to stop using their preferred type. We hired him to be the electric gym leader. That's what he's here for. No, I hear you. Except it's just, did you know that Vermilion City is right against Diglett Tunnel? That location is actually full of Diglett and Dugtrio, believe it or not. And not only are they ground type, which is the only type that electric types are weak to, they are also the fastest ground type, and certainly much faster than anything that Lieutenant Surge uses currently. So what you're trying to say is, this one could be our fault, I think. We wanted an electric type gym there, and we put it there. I don't think that reflects on the gym leader at all. Fair. The Celadon City Gym Audit is complete, sir, and the report's right here. Do you want to hear it? No. But tell me anyway. Okay, Celadon City Gym is actually not that bad. Their gym leader is an experienced trainer, and she also provides a very healthy and forward-thinking image for the Pokemon League. Okay, good. Except for one little thing here about a bunch of reports of sexism. Sexism? Yeah, so, no boys allowed in the Celadon City Gym. You're joking. Yeah, no, like, not every man, but... yeah, consistently, she will just deny trainers from battling her because no boys allowed. Well, that's not okay. There's nothing in the league rules stating that you have to be a man or woman. What is this? Yeah, I don't know what to tell you about that one. Otherwise, pretty squeaky clean record, except for the whole bit where no boys allowed. We're gonna have to replace her. Well, if you do, make sure you do it with another woman because that'd be terrible for PR. The Fuchsia City Gym Audit is complete, sir. Are you ready? No. Well, too bad. The Fuchsia City Gym runs pretty well. There's a lot of reports here about battles that are skill level appropriate for the trainers battling. So any soul badges that are being handed out, we can guarantee are deserved. I think that's the first in a while. Yeah, no real misconduct or anything. The guy's a little bit strange, but no complaints about his conduct or anything like that either. There are a lot of complaints about injuries at the gym though. Oh, because like the poison? Are people getting poisoned? No, actually, people are getting blown up. What? Yeah, so he has random trapdoors hidden around the place, and there are Voltorb in the trapdoors. Why? We don't know. Ninja stuff, we think. Yeah, most of the injuries are actually not even to trainers, but are to amenity staff. We have a cleaner who's meant to be in there 3 times a week, and they are currently in the hospital because they got Voltorbed. Did he at least tell the cleaner where the Voltorbs were hidden? He did. But while also explaining that he randomly changes the locations of the trapdoors, and some of them have Voltorb and some don't. And the trapdoors also need to be cleaned. The guy is actually insane, isn't he? I mean, I'm not a therapist, but yeah. His daughter's old enough to be a gym leader now, isn't she? The Saffron City Gym Audit is complete, and if you ever send me back there again, I'm going to do something I'll regret. Is it that bad? It's the worst one so far. Okay, what happened? Are you okay? No, thank you for asking. I am not okay. And let me tell you what happened. I, like everyone else that walks into that gym, were turned into a doll. What? Yeah, my living soul was taken out of my body and put into a doll in a weird room somewhere else in the facility, and then she came back later with a small child version of herself and played with me. I don't know if you're being serious. I've never been more serious about anything in my life. And she does this to everyone that loses. She would do it to the winners too, but they're stronger than her, I guess. I don't know. So it's probably not what you want to be talking about right now, but is she at least conducting the gym battles in accordance with Pokemon League standards? Surprisingly, somehow, yes, she is. In spite of wanting to turn every soul that walks into the building into a living doll and showing No remorse for it, I might add. Somehow on top of that, she also manages to squeeze in a battle here and there and wins every time, because she also uses her own psychic abilities on the opponent trainer, which I'm pretty sure is actually against the rules. I don't know if we actually have a written policy about that. Then make one. The Cinnabar Island Gym Audit is complete, sir. Here's the report. Cinnabar Island? It's really out of the way, isn't it? Uh-huh. It took me a week to get there by boat, another week coming back. And it's the same story for most trainers. People keep getting lost trying to find the place. Well, all part of the Pokemon Trainer Challenge, right? I mean, I get it, sir, but there's more to it than that. First of all, the island itself is really far away from pretty much everything else in Kanto. Yeah. Now, I know that we always give our gym leaders the privilege of setting up shop wherever they want in their designated location, but he has chosen to open up the gym inside an active volcano. Why? Because it's the fire type gym. So why not do it inside an active volcano?
Does Kanto have a Bureau of Occupational Health and Safety that we should know about?
Now, mind you, a lot of that is probably on us. We decided where the gym goes, and he just set up wherever he wanted to. He is allowed to do that. But you remember I mentioned how long it takes to get to Cinnabar Island? Many trainers have taken that voyage, gotten there, and then been told that there is no gym leader. Oh, not another one. Oh no, he's still there. He didn't leave. He just likes to dress up and pretend he's not the gym leader. And then when people come knocking on the door of an active volcano, they find someone claiming to not be the gym leader who tells them that the gym leader's not here. And if he feels like it, he'll chase them down later and then battle them. But gym leaders are supposed to accept challenges from all would-be trainers. You can't be issued a challenge if people don't know that you're the gym leader. So what does he do all day? I don't know, he's like 90 or something. He might actually just be insane. The Viridian City Gym Audit is complete, sir. And oh my god. Oh no. Is this one bad? This one might actually be the worst, sir.
How bad are we talking? Give me a scale from 1 to 10.
50?
Ah, crap.
Sir, I am not lying when I tell you that by coming back from Viridian City, I was just at an active crime scene.
What?
Yeah, you ever heard of the infamous Team Rocket?
I think we all have at this point.
Yeah, so the gym leader of Viridian City Gym, the guy who we sanctioned and have been paying and has a pension plan through us. He is actually also the leader of Team Rocket, making him the leader of one of the largest organized crime syndicates in the world. And he's effectively been using the gym that we gave him authority over as a cover for more nefarious things. This isn't even our jurisdiction anymore, is it? No, like, I think the law needs to actually get involved with this one. Like, affiliated crimes with Team Rocket aside, just gym-related stuff also pretty terrible. Like what? So have you ever wondered what it would be like if trainers were bolted to the floor while battling a gym leader, and every time their Pokemon got damaged, an electrical current would run through their body, shocking them and causing tremendous pain? Because he knows what happens when you do that, because they have that at that gym. That is a thing. We didn't sanction it. There's no recorded uses of it, but of course there's none recorded. And I mean, we already have enough evidence here to just, get rid of this guy permanently forever. But he also is meant to be the ground type gym leader, right? Well, yeah, for the Earth badge. Yeah, that's kind of dumb. No, ground is a perfectly legit and legal Pokemon type. It's fully sanctioned within the Pokemon League standards. Yeah, except in Kanto, there actually aren't any rock type Pokemon that aren't already just ground type Pokemon. So I mean, once you've done Pewter City, I mean, there you go. Yeah, but that's hardly a reflection of ground type. There's more to the ground type than just being paired with rock, right? Yeah, so, but also then explain to me why he uses a Kangaskhan and a Persian. There's no silver lining to this guy, is there? Like a number of others who I've audited so far, I think we're just gonna have to replace this guy. The new champion's a 10-year-old, right? Let's just get him. Can't be any worse. The Kanto region's Elite Four performance audit for Lorelei is complete, sir. Would you like to hear? I mean, that is what we are paying you for, so yes. So I want to tell you that not a lot has changed since her last review 2 years ago. However, that's not the case. Over the last 6 months alone, she's actually spent more days out of the office than in it. That's not including paid leave either. Okay, and why is that? So on paper, she has a bunch of reasons that she's submitted about doing exposés, little meet and greets and things. Good for the league, good for our image and everything. But yeah, not for 6 months out of the year. And you're not gonna like this part. I usually don't. So she recently spent over 20,000 Poké Dollars on a vacation to the Orange Islands. But she claims it's a business expense, so she charged the business account. 20,000 on a vacation? I would very much like to hear how that's a business expense. So during her stay, she found and battled one trainer who did not qualify to battle the Elite Four in the most recent Indigo League tournament. Absolutely trounced him, but cites it as an educational exhibition match. Apparently, she performed a number of lectures during her stay there, teaching people about aquatic Pokemon and conservation. That's what she spent $20,000 on. How many lectures did she do? Two lectures and an exhibition match against a trainer who didn't even qualify for the Elite Four, a runner-up, barely a runner-up, in fact. But I will note that that battle actually lasted considerably longer than a recent match that she did have against an individual who did qualify for the Elite Four. During an actual regimented Elite Four match, one up-and-coming trainer actually took out her Lapras in a single move using an Alakazam, and she just forfeited. That was the first Pokemon she had sent out at that time. Elite Four members are not supposed to forfeit. I know. Honestly, to me, it just looks like she's gotten lazy. I mean, she's been a member of the Elite Four for quite a few years now, and I think she's just letting that fame carry her to other places, and it might be time to let her go soon. But hey, that's why you have me go and do these little meetings. Wait a minute, doesn't she live in the Orange Islands? She says that was also charged to the business account. Of course it was. Kanto Elite Four performance audit for Bruno is complete, sir. I have the information when you're ready. Okay, let's hear it. Okay, in spite of his popularity, Bruno is either going to need to be talked to quite firmly or just let go. Or at least that is the case as stated by the Kanto League Commissioner. Thanks to the recently discussed circumstances with Lorelei, the Kanto League is currently hemorrhaging money, and they simply cannot afford the insurance or the legal fees that are certainly going to come of Bruno. Legal fees? Why? Okay, so we didn't actually know about this right away, but in the weeks leading up to the recent Indigo League tournament, Bruno actually abused his position as a member of the Elite Four to have children perform hard labor for him on a camping expedition. What? Oh, he had them carry heavy rocks around, pails of water, performing menial camping tasks. Essentially, he manipulated a child and a teenager into performing all of his camping chores for him, abusing his position as a member of the Elite Four, and called it training. That's really bad. Yeah, fortunately, most Pokemon trainers don't have parents, so I don't think anyone's going to come after us over that one, but we can't keep taking risks. And what about the insurance? You mentioned that? Yeah, so during that same outing, actually, Bruno fought an Onix. So, I can see there's been a miscommunication here. You seem to think that I mean that he battled it with his own Pokemon. Bruno took on an Onix by himself with no Pokemon. We don't know why, but fortunately he won. He caught it, but very reckless. If he had been injured or worse, that would have been very expensive. I thought he already had an Onix. Why go to so much trouble? Oh, fun fact, actually, too. That Onix was actually the largest Onix in the world, so we discovered. Literally the largest Onix you've ever seen. It was like 4 times the size of a standard Onix. He took on the world's largest Onix without any Pokemon. You can see why the Kanto League's commissioner would want him gone. The Kanto Elite Four performance audit for Agatha is complete, sir. There's some points here that you really need to hear about. All good, right? All good things. Definitely all good things. Nothing bad said about Agatha. Look, I don't know what you're doing, but she needs to go. See, like with every other member of the Elite Four so far, I've been talking to finance. She makes more than the rest of them, and that makes sense because she's been there way longer than the rest of them. You know, she battled Professor Oak in his prime. It's a shame because she seemed pleasant enough when I was talking to her, but it also looks like she has no intention of leaving her position at all anytime soon, and you'd think that someone of her age... Why are you looking at me like that? There is nothing wrong with Agatha. She is a great trainer and a staple of the Elite Four. Are you still talking to me? Of course. You're the only one here who can hear me. Are we in danger? Not at all. There's no reason to be scared right now because there's no way that Agatha could hear all of the terrible things you just said about her that were obviously jokes, right? Oh, I'm sorry. Are we talking about Agatha right now? I had the wrong form here.
You moron.
Yep, definitely had the wrong form. I'm just going to assume that it was the same as her last audit.
I think that would be the best thing for both of us.
The Kanto Elite 4 performance audit for Lance is complete, sir.
Yeah. A plus. Okay.
Does he have a brand deal yet? No, not yet. You know, league battles just aren't as popular here as they are in some other places, you know, but we're gonna stick to the plan. We'll get there.
If the league is going to keep paying these guys as much as we are, then we need another income stream.
I'm right there with you, okay? What if we reach out to the Hoenn League's regional director? They are fully televised on cable now. It's a pretty big deal. They have sponsorships.
I just thought that with Lance at the helm, the sponsorships would just come rolling in. He's easily the most popular trainer.
I agree, but I feel like Lance might just be too big for this league.
I really thought the costume was gonna help, you know? Make him stand out.
Oh, he really likes the costume too, by the way. He liked the cape, the gloves, the whole bit. He said it reminds him of the job that he wants and not the job that he has.
Does that mean he doesn't want to be a member of the Elite Four?
He said champion or bust.
So what is the job that he wants?
Crime fighter.
Okay, like that'll ever happen.